Hi everyone, I'm Roger, a Gadget Guy. In the year and a half since I launched this channel, nothing has caused as much confusion and frustration among viewers as HDMI audio adapters. I've seen from video comments that the biggest reason for this is that there are two different types of HDMI audio adapter which look almost the same. They both have an HDMI connector and they both have audio output jacks. But they're for two different purposes and will just not work if you pick the wrong one for what you want to do. In this video, I'll explain the two types and show you what each type is for and how to use it. The first type is usually called an HDMI audio extractor or sometimes an HDMI audio converter, and it has two HDMI connectors. The second type is called an HDMI ARC Extractor or HDMI ARC Adapter, and it only has one HDMI connector. If the adapter has three or more HDMI ports, it's for more specialized uses and is really only for expert users. The first type of adapter, the HDMI audio extractor, is not for connecting a TV to an audio system. It just won't work, no matter how you change the settings on your TV or receiver. The purpose of this kind of adapter is to split off the audio from an HDMI audio video stream while allowing the HDMI signal to pass through unchanged. One use for this is when you want to watch TV on a computer monitor or a projector. The monitor has no speakers of its own, so you need to split off the sound before it gets to the monitor and send it to a stereo system. You plug your video source, like this Fire TV stick, into the HDMI input on the extractor. You then connect an audio cable to the RCA audio jack and connect the other end to an audio system. And then you connect the HDMI output of the extractor to the monitor with a second HDMI cable. The final step is to connect the power cable and then plug the power adapter into the wall. Now you can enjoy TV shows or games on the computer monitor or the projector with the sound on your stereo. The most inexpensive HDMI audio extractors are great for older 1080p Full HD TVs, but if your projector or monitor supports 4K, you'll need to look for one that says supports 4K resolution at 60 Hz frame rate. The HDMI audio extractor is also useful if you want to enjoy music from a Chromecast or Apple TV with the TV turned off, or even with no TV at all. That's because the sound is intercepted before it gets to the TV, so the state of the TV makes no difference at all to the sound. The HDMI audio extractor does the job it was designed for, but it won't work to get an audio signal from a TV. For that, you need an HDMI ARC adapter like this one. The ARC adapter looks the same as an audio extractor, but instead of two HDMI connectors, it only has one. That single HDMI port will be labeled with the letters ARC. ARC stands for Audio Return Channel, and it allows for audio to be sent in the opposite direction to the video in the HDMI cable. The electronics industry thought they were helping the consumer by reducing the number of cables needed by one, but instead they just created multiple ways to get confused. To use the HDMI ARC adapter properly, connect an HDMI cable between the HDMI connector on the adapter and the HDMI connector labeled ARC on the TV. There may be several HDMI connectors on your TV, but only one of them will be labeled ARC. Then you connect your audio cable between the red and white audio jacks on your adapter and the red and white RCA input jacks on your stereo. Then you connect the power cord and plug the power adapter into an outlet. To get the TV sound to work, you may need to go to the settings on your TV and turn on HDMI CEC. This chart shows you how to do that for the most popular brands of TV. If your TV audio still isn't working through the ARC adapter, check out this troubleshooting video. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. Now that you know the difference between an HDMI audio extractor and an HDMI ARC adapter, you'll be able to pick the right one and maybe help out a friend who's having trouble getting sound out of their TV. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll put links to the adapters that I showed in this video in the description of the video. If you buy through those links, it won't cost you any more, but it will help to support the channel and is much appreciated. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.